footsteps matches the sound I can't escape. A promise made in shadow sealed with cold and frozen tape. I hear the sound repeating every beat, a final toll. A desperate haunting memory that starts to own my soul. Touch of the oblivion that guides my shaking hand. The guitar is a machine now, playing just one chord of pain, washing over everything like heavy poison rain. I welcome the addiction to the things I can undo. This dark repetitive ritual remains forever true. Now it's the pattern of my life. There is no escape from this cold and rhythmic strife. The echo wants me forever bound. It's the echo of the bells.
Midnight hour hit the clock. Heard a voice inside my head. Said, kid, you want the power. Leave your broken life for dead. Stood right there at the crossroads. Dust was spinning slow and wide. I knew the price was heavy, but the hunger wouldn't hide. He showed me all the secrets, all the things I'm gonna be. Handed him the contract, handed him the final key. This is the devil's own shuffle. Every rhythm is too fast. The deal I make for glory the hardest kind of heat. I'm running from the daylight, running from the truth, traded all the quiet for the reckless days of you. This is the devil's own shuffle, and the rhythm is too fast. The deal I made for glory, a shadow that will last. My soul is on the highway, burning down the track. There ain't no damn forgiveness, and there ain't no turning back. Smell the sulfur burn, but for this one moment, there's nowhere left to turn.
Seconds left to think. The wires are all burning, standing right up on the brink. The mandate is delivered by a voice you can't defy. This is the final program underneath the endless sky. The rhythm is relentless, every piston drives the knee. You are the perfect soldier planted by the perfect seed. The system is demanding and the chaos starts to break. This is the final order for the future we must take. I hear the circuit screaming, the code begins to rise. There's no human weakness reflected in your eyes. This is the machine God's decree, the final urgent sound. The perfect iron will upon this cold and costly and ice brown. Let the sound brass shatter every single piece of doubt. There is no room for feelings when the human fire goes out. The city is a blueprint with a human start to crawl, responding to the signal as the final structures fall. The drumbeat is a master, never giving you the time to question the precision of this high-velocity climb. Gears are grinding faster, the mission is the goal. Surrender to the system that now fully owns your soul. The system is demanding, the chaos starts to break. This is the final order for the future we must take. I hear the circuit scream, the dawn begins to rise. There is no human weakness reflected in your eyes. This is the machine, God's decree, the there's a rhythm that matches my own heart, tearing through the desert right before the world can start. Yeah, I roll the windows down, let the dusty air rush in. This highway leads to nowhere, where the real life can begin. The blood in the headphones, the groove is in my head. I'm running from the living, walking with the weight and dead. The heat is in my eyes now, the sky is turning red. I gotta keep this rhythm or I lose the thread. This is the highway to nowhere, powered by the buzz. I'm driving for the feeling that nobody ever was. The dust is my confession, the mileage is my guide. I gotta chase the phantom that the desert cannot hide. I feel the weight of silence on the mountains made of stone. Every single moment I have ever spent alone. The guitar tone is thick now, like ore beneath the sun. A simple crushing power that the heavy fuzz has won. I keep my hands upon the wheel, I never look behind, searching for a treasure that I know I'll never find. The fuzz is in the headphones, the groove is in my head. I'm running from the living, walking with the weight and dead. The heat is in my eyes now, the sky is turning red. I gotta keep this rhythm or I lose the thrill. This is the highway to drawn out, powered by the buzz. I'm driving for the feeling that nobody ever was. The dust is my confession, the mileage is my guide. I gotta chase the phantom that the desert cannot hide. The road is breathing now, I think I hear it call my name. It's just the silence, playing the endless game.
Inside the network, breathing in the static air. The signal is the master, and the truth is hard to bear. Every little click now, a promise that you sold. A digital addiction taking over what you hold. The screen is always watching, judging every single move. Trapped inside the data that you constantly approve.
The wires start to tighten, the pressure's gonna climb. You can't escape the prison built of perfect stolen time.
I am the digital parasite, underneath the cheap latex. The baseline hits your chest now, a constant heavy shove. There ain't no dead forgiveness, ain't no simple love. The truth is getting buried beneath the shallow sound. Just another casualty on this synthetic ground.
The wires start to tighten, the pressure's gonna climb. You can't escape the prison built of perfect stolen time.
I am the digital parasite, feeding on the fear. I whisper all the code words that you're dying now to hear. The signal is corrupted, the system takes the lead. You swallow every error just to satisfy the need. Down! Boom, down! Yike! Down! 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 Down!
Remember digital parasite, feeding on the fear.
I am the digital parasite, feeding on the
The ancient moss is creeping on the ruins of the gate. 1,000 years of silence sealed by the hand of fate. The maps were lost to fire, the legends turned to dust, but the melody still lingers in the heart that you must trust. We search the frozen mountains where the river turns to gray, for the whispered promise hidden in the light of yesterday. I heard the fiddle crying, a sound both sharp and clean. It called us from the shadows to the places unseen. The earth is finally stirring, the rhythm starts to rise. There's magic in the water beneath these open skies. Oh, the stone and the fiddle where the old world start to bleed. The power of the wild will plant the necessary seed. The drums of the mountain thunder, the melody rings true. We break the curse of silence for the destiny we knew. The roofs are weaving patterns where the cold brick used to stand. A final soft surrender to the wisdom of the land. The flute begins to answer the sadness in our souls, repairing all the damage, taking back the heavy tolls. We follow where the music takes us through the valleys, dark and deep, awakening the secrets that the sleeping forest keep. I heard the fiddle crying, a sound both sharp and clean. It called us from the shadows to the places unseen. The earth is finally stirring, the rhythm starts to rise. There's magic in the water memory is reborn now. The journey finds its close. The wild returns the story as the silent spirit grows.
Demand your gaze. We march in perfect sequence through these cold and sterile days. Every single action is a metric we record. You are the perfect input for the data we have stored. The cycle is eternal. The wires start to fray, but no one damn remembers what the old light used to say. The rhythm is the doctrine, the beat is the command. You cannot break the programming in this synthetic land. The pressure is increasing, the air is thin and hard. You are a single unit, assign the final card. This is the compliance cycle. The rhythm owns your soul. The perfect harsh obedience taking its final toll. The machine demands perfection. The system claims the mind. There is no point in searching for the things you left behind. Noises in your head now, a constant ringing call. We follow the directive, we submit before we fall. The guitar tone is noise, now a blur of static sound. Repeating the corrosion on this cold and barren ground. You were built for one function, you were built to never cease. There is no final closure, there is no final peace. The rhythm is the doctrine, the beat is the command. You cannot break the programming in the synthetic land. The pressure is increasing, the air is thin and hard. You are a single unit, assign the final card. Folks, it's the compliance cycle. The rhythm owns your soul. The perfect harsh obedience taking its final toll. The machine demands perfection. The system claims the mind. There is no point in searching for the things you left behind. maximum gain. I wanna feel the volume washing over all the pain. I'm kicking down the doors now, I'm setting fire to the past. The energy is pure, the chaos built to last. This is the three-card fury, and it's fast and it is main. I am the only rebel that you have ever seen. The volume is my weapon, the chaos is my shield. Every single lie they told me, I refuse to hear. I don't care what you say. I burn it all down, starting today.
Washing colors from the wall where we once stood. A silent kind of sorrow that is never understood. The promises are peeling, the names begin to fade. The structure that we fought for is a game that was betrayed. I whisper all the questions, but the silence offers none. Just a fade and spray paint underneath the lonely sun. The tension starts to gather, the pressure starts to climb. We're running out of patience, we're running out of time. It's the fading graffiti. This is the sound of the collapse. We traded all the meaning for these empty, shallow traps. The rage is coming back now, you can hear the system break. Every single lie they told us for the noise that we will I trace the lines of anger where the pain is turning thin. The remnants of the war zone we could never truly win. The air is thick with failure, the cold is in my soul. Trying to find the feeling that can finally make me whole. The moment of rebellion lasted only for a day. Now there's just the silence and the dust that floats away. The tension starts to gather, the pressure starts to climb. We're running out of patience, we're running out of time. It's the fading graffiti, massive distorted power, uncounted drums. We traded all the meaning for these empty, shallow traps. The rage is coming back now, you can hear the system break. Every single lie they told us for the noise that we will make. It doesn't matter anymore. The memory will still fade. Just leave the silence. This is the choice that we have made. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's the fading.
thick with wonder. The promise starts to shine. We left the world behind now for a power that's divine. The rhythm of the gated drums is the heartbeat of the change. Standing on the precipice, finally out of range. The synth is calling out now, a sound both bright and deep. It wakes the silent promise that the sleeping shadows keep. I feel the final answer running through my every vein. We will not go back to failure. We will not face the rain. This is the power and the prophecy. The final blinding light. We step into the future with nothing left to fight. The fates are our salvation. The baseline is our guide. We hold the final moment. Nowhere left to hide. The power. The mistakes are just a memory. The failures fade to gray. We walk through all the darkness to arrive at this bright day. The simple chord progression, the hook that never dies, reflects the perfect vision in our wide and knowing eyes. We carry all the stories, every scar and every dream, woven into fabric of this final shining theme. The synth is calling out now, a sound both bright and deep. It wakes the silent promise that the sleeping shadows keep. I feel the final answer running through my every vein. We will not go back to failure. We will not face the rain. This is the power and the prophecy. The final blinding light. We step into the future with nothing left to fight. The fates are our salvation. The baseline is our guide. We hold the final moment. Nowhere left to hide. Forever. This is the end of the line now. The beginning of the new. The power belongs to you. Welcome! This is the power and the prophecy.
This is the power and the prophecy. The final blinding light.
We stood up against the wall, but when the volume hits us, we remember we stand tall. Forget the names they gave us, forget the lines they drew. Tonight there's only one truth, and that truth is me and you. Can you hear the engines roar now? Can you feel the final call? We're ready for the last fight. We're ready for the fall. Clap your hands one time.
to build. I know the complex rhythm is the code that must be filled. The only way to reach it is to break the damn routine. I am the only master of this impossible machine. I am the clockwork thief. I steal the seconds and the time, committing the perfect crime with rhythm and with rhyme. The groove is the deception, the melody's the key. This technical surrender is the only thing that sets me free. I glide past all the sensors where the honest people sleep, while the baseline is a secret that the rhythm section keeps. The complex time is shifting just to keep them off the track. There ain't no damn stopping, there is no turning back. My mind is moving faster than the patterns I perceive. A dangerous precision that you won't believe. The pressure's getting heavy, the tension starts to build. I know the complex rhythm is the code that must be filled. The only way to reach it is to break the damn routine. I am the only master of this impossible machine. I am the clockwork thief. I steal the seconds and the time, committing the perfect crime with rhythm and with rhyme. The groove is the deception, the melody is the key. This technical surrender is the only thing that sets me free. The final lock is broken, the door is open wide. Just trust the rhythm now, let the complexity guide. I am the clockwork thief. Met her late one night when the moon was thinning sharp. She looked like trouble wrapped up in a broken black silk scarf. She didn't talk much, didn't move much, but her eyes held a cruel light. Said she was tired of the living and we had all night. We went down to the graveyard where the marble stones are cold. She promised me a story that would never grow. It's a cemetery love affair driven by the slap baseline. This kind of dark devotion, man, is truly divine.
and the guitar screamed a dirty fast appeal. She said, faster baby, faster, this is exactly how I feel. We're speeding through the headstones, knocking over all the pots. I'm caught inside this frenzy, tying final fatal knots. Hey, it's a cemetery love affair driven by the slap bass line. This kind of dark devotion, man, is truly divine. The rhythm of the horror, the speed of the decay. She wants to keep me dancing till the final light of spin faster, feel the frenzy. This love will never sleep. The promise that we made is the secret that we keep. Another Monday morning, wearing gray inside of mine. I left my motivation several city blocks behind. The boss is talking numbers, but my feet begin to twitch. A chemical reaction, an uncontrollable switch. I hear the ghost of rhythm whispering inside my brain, saying break the chains of silence and dance through all the pain. The music hits the pavement and there is no time to think. I'm standing on the border right upon the final brink. Throw your hands up, let the fever take the lead. This is the only moment that we truly, truly need. It's a rhythm breakdown. The chaos hits the floor. We're slamming through the ceiling, demanding something more. The skank is our survival, the upstroke is the key. There's no polite discussion, just mandatory anarchy. The suit I wear is tearing. The buttons start to fly. The rhythm sex is pushing us right underneath the sky. The bassline is a weapon. The drums are set to kill. A furious fast devotion to the power of the will. I see the faces smiling, lost in the frantic sound. The only rule that matters is that nothing stays the ground. The music hits the pavement and there is no time to think. I'm standing on the border right upon the final brink. Throw your hands up, let the fever take the lead. This is the only moment that we truly, truly need. It's the rhythm breakdown. The chaos hits the floor. We're slamming through the ceiling, demanding something more. The skank is our survival, the upstroke is the key. There's no polite discussion, just mandatory anarchy. Break the damn stride. Let the rhythm take you nowhere left to hide. It's the rhythm breakdown. The chaos hits the floor. It's the rhythm breakdown.